me versus Andrew Tate.
Wow.
But here we are, so we could talk about that side note announcement.
Andrew Tate has revealed what has been holding up the fight between him and Jake Paul. After months of build-up for a fight between the two controversial influencers, negotiations have stopped suddenly, according to Tate himself.
Yeah, I don't think Jake and I are going to end up fighting. There's too much negotiations, paperwork behind the scenes, things I can't discuss publicly.
In recent interviews, Tate has said that the two have disagreed on almost everything to do with the match, including money, location, and logistics. Tate has expressed his concerns about the fight and explained that he is hesitant to move forward with negotiations unless Jake Paul will agree to his demands. Tate has 3 conditions that he needs to be met before moving forward with the fight, but Jake Paul is refusing. In an interview with Entrepreneurs in Cars, Tate explained, "When I first called out Jake Paul, I think it was 3 or 4 years ago. And 3 years ago, I wanted to fight him. It was around the time he was calling out Conor McGregor. But 3 or 4 years is a long time. Now, there are negotiations ongoing, but there is a whole load of complications. The fact that I won't go to America. The fact of who is A side and B side. There's a whole bunch of legality behind the scenes. It's not as simple as people think. There's no way that Jake and I are going to be fighting unless we are at least earning equal money." Tate is concerned that he and Jake will not be paid equally, considering Jake owns a percentage of the promotion company that they would be fighting under. As of now, Tate doesn't seem willing to budge on any of his demands. In an interview with influencer Aiden Ross, Tate went on to criticize Jake's brother Logan Paul, expressing that he believes Jake to be the smarter brother. During the interview, when Tate was asked his thoughts on the Paul brothers, Tate said, "Between you and I actually quite like Jake. It's Logan who's full of shit." Tate has expressed surprising respect for Jake on numerous occasions. In an interview with Mirror Fighting, Tate said that Jake seems to be a person who is focused on his boxing career and is making his own money. He isn't scared of getting canceled from a YouTube channel. He has a genuine career that he's taking seriously. Tate blew up after a series of viral videos in 2022 and has teased fighting both Logan and Paul many times.
If I were to fight Jake Paul, I would take it completely seriously like a real fight, and I'd whoop his ass, I'd beat him. Jake, everyone thinks he's just some YouTube.
Negotiations have never worked out. Tate is a former professional kickboxer who has stayed in the public eye by continuing to spark controversy. Fans of his are eager to see him step into the fighting ring once more. Jake and Logan Paul are YouTubers who have recently entered the world of fighting. Jake Paul is currently 6-0 as a boxer and needs a new high-profile competitor. Since rumors of the Tate and Jake fight began, Logan Paul publicly predicted that it would never happen. On an episode of his podcast Impulsive, Logan states that Andrew Tate will not fight Jake. He's gonna get his ass kicked, and the Top G facade will finally be revealed as bullshit. On a podcast with host Jeff Wittick, Logan Paul revealed what his brother had to say about Andrew Tate after a recent visit to see him. "Yo, I just talked to Jake about this. Apparently Tate's opinions and actions are just an act. It's just an act, bro. It's a show. We all come into this room and we put on a show." Jake said Andrew's brother Tristan is a more solid, down-to-earth kind of guy in real life. For years, the Paul brothers have clashed with Tate online, and neither brother has held back their feelings for Tate. Years of resentment have been building up between the two, and fans are eager to finally see a fight between Tate and one of the Paul brothers. As of now, the fight between Jake Paul and Andrew Tate looks like it may not happen. The influencer smackdown between the two seems to be a logistical nightmare, and unless the two can make some negotiations happen, fans will most likely end up disappointed.